Hi guys, welcome to another video here with me at the Aspiring Home Cook. Now, in today's video, we're going to look at how to make this beautiful autumn-themed warm salad. This is a roasted pumpkin and Brussels sprouts salad, and it is super easy to put together, has loads of flavor and visual appeal, and will be an absolute stunner on your Thanksgiving table. So let's go ahead and take a look at how to put a salad like this together. So to make our pumpkin and Brussels sprout salad, here's what you're going to need. I've got a wedge of a pumpkin that I've shelled. I've taken the skin off and chopped them into roughly equal size cubes. I just bought a wedge of pumpkin from my local greengrocer. Again, really, there's no hard and fast rule about how much or how little pumpkin you need to have in this salad. Just go by what you think you'll need. Over here, I've got some Brussels sprouts. We get a bunch of these Brussels sprouts in little net bags. I just picked up one of those little bags. What I've done is I've chopped off the stalk, I've trimmed the stalk, and the little ones I've left whole. The slightly bigger ones, again, with this being the stalk area, I've just cut them lengthwise into halves, like you can see here. What you're trying to do is, again, maintain a kind of uniform size so that they all cook through thoroughly. I've got about a third of a cup of dried cranberries, quarter of a cup of walnuts. Now I've got some that are little pieces, some that are in halves, and that really doesn't bother me because I like the fact that the nuts are not uniform in size. It makes the salad look more rustic. Again, if you'd like, you can cut them up into even pieces if you'd like. You're going to need some olive oil, a little salt and pepper to taste, and that's about it. So let's take a look at how this salad comes together. So I've started off by preheating my oven to 180 degrees. It's on and it's preheating as we're prepping the rest of the ingredients. I've got a large baking sheet here lined with some foil for easy cleanup. Now all you need to do is drizzle your prepared baking tray with a little olive oil and plop your pumpkin into that tray. Over this goes another generous drizzle of olive oil. Again, no measures, you're just trying to make sure that the salt and the pepper that we're going to season this with actually sticks to the pumpkin. Crack some black pepper over. Use black pepper and salt to taste. Some salt. And then, using clean hands, go right in with your hands. That's the best way to toss these. Just toss to make sure that all of the pieces have a little salt and pepper on them, and that olive oil is going to help them all get coated in the seasoning. Spread them out on the pan. You're trying to get them into an even layer. I try to make sure that if at all I've got slightly larger pieces, they tend to be towards the outside of the pan, and the slightly smaller ones towards the inside. Pumpkin's a hard vegetable to prep and to cut up, so if you've got a few uneven bits like you can clearly see I have here, I wouldn't worry too much about it. You just try to get all of these into a single layer as far as possible. And you're going to pop these into the oven until they're nicely tender, and you can actually pierce a little fork or a knife right through and they're ready to eat. So I'm just going to put this tray into the oven and I'll be back with the Brussels sprouts. And just like we did the pumpkin, in another tray lined with foil, I've just popped in my prepped Brussels sprouts, some olive oil, salt and pepper, and I've tossed that about and spread them into an even layer, a single layer on the pan, and I'm going to pop this into the oven now. Now after spending about 15 minutes in the oven at 180 degrees, this is what the Brussels sprouts look like. You've got a light charring on the edges and some ends, and a lot of it is still nice and fork tender. That's exactly what you're looking for. So I've pulled these out of the oven and I'm going to let them stand until the pumpkin is done. It's taken 20 minutes for the pumpkin to get nice and fork tender. So I've taken them out of the oven right now and you're ready to assemble your salad. If you'd like, you could wait for this to cool down just a touch so that it's easier to handle. But I'm just going to go straight ahead and toss it all up. I've got myself a large bowl here to help me mix everything together. I'm going to start by tipping in the pumpkin and the Brussels sprouts into that big bowl. And I'm going to gently bring that all together. Just mix that up very gently because we're not done yet. Now into this bowl go your dried cranberries and the walnuts. One last toss. I'm going to give it a slight drizzle of olive oil and toss it again. And you're ready to plate up. And there you go, guys. You've got a beautiful roasted pumpkin and Brussels sprout salad that screams autumn. I love serving this up for special dinners during this time of the year. And seeing how easy it is to put together, I hope you give this a try. I see this making an appearance on my Thanksgiving table this year too. It's got all the classic flavors of fall in here and has soon come to be one of my favorite warm salads. So I hope you enjoyed today's recipe video. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you tried this recipe, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of it. And if you know anyone who you think will enjoy a recipe like this, don't forget to share this video with them. Thank you so much for watching today, guys, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more such delicious videos. Take care, and I'll see you really soon with another delicious recipe.